We're back with more tributes here on American Legends Losses. Today, we honor American legends who have sadly passed away recently. These remarkable individuals made significant contributions to their fields, whether in entertainment, politics, sports, or public service, and have left lasting legacies that touched countless lives. As we remember their incredible journeys, we extend our heartfelt condolences to their families, friends, and fans. While they may no longer be with us, their memories and impact will live on forever. Before we continue, if this video or the legacies of these individuals have touched your life, please consider giving it a thumbs up as a sign of respect. Thank you for your support. Dame Margaret Natalie Smith, CHDBE, was a legendary British actress whose career spanned over 7 decades, leaving an indelible mark on both stage and screen. Born on December 28, 1934, in Ilford, United Kingdom, Smith became one of the most recognizable and beloved figures in British entertainment. Her sharp wit, distinct voice, and incredible range allowed her to excel in both comedic and dramatic roles. She captivated audiences with her impeccable timing and expressive performances, earning her a reputation as one of the finest actresses of her generation. Smith's career began in the theater, where she quickly established herself as a force to be reckoned with. She became a leading actress with the National Theatre and the Royal Shakespeare Company, starring in numerous iconic productions. Her stage work included standout performances in classics like The Importance of Being Earnest and Private Lives. Throughout her career, she won 2 Academy Awards, 5 BAFTAs, 3 Golden Globes, and 4 Primetime Emmys, showcasing her versatility and talent across various genres and media. Beyond the stage, Smith achieved widespread international fame for her film and television roles. She is perhaps best known for her portrayal of Professor Minerva McGonagall in the Harry Potter film series, a role that endeared her to a new generation of fans. Smith's other iconic screen roles include The Prime of Miss Jean Brodie 1969, for which she won her first Oscar, and The Best Exotic Marigold Hotel 2012. She also made an indelible impression in television, most notably as the sharp-tongued Dowager Countess of Grantham in Downton Abbey, a role that became synonymous with her signature wit. Dame Maggie Smith passed away on September 27, 2024, at the age of 89 at Chelsea and Westminster Hospital in London. Her death marked the end of an extraordinary career, but her legacy as a pioneering and cherished figure in British entertainment will endure for generations to come. Smith's wit, elegance, and incomparable talent will forever be remembered in the hearts of her fans and peers alike. The cycling world is in mourning following the tragic death of 18-year-old Swiss cyclist Muriel Furrer, who succumbed to injuries sustained in a crash at the 2024 UCI Road and Paracycling Road World Championships. Furrer, a promising young athlete with a bright future ahead of her, was competing in the junior women's road race when she suffered a serious head injury after crashing on rain-slicked roads. The accident occurred in a forest area south of Zurich, where Furrer fell heavily during the race. She was airlifted to Zurich University Hospital in critical condition, where she passed away the following day, on Friday, September 27, 2024. Furrer's death has sent shockwaves through the international cycling community. The Union Cycliste Internationale UCI, the sport's governing body, expressed its deep sorrow in a statement, mourning the loss of a young talent with immense potential. With the passing of Muriel Furrer, the international cycling community loses a rider with a bright future ahead of her. The UCI's statement read, Swiss Cycling also shared heartfelt condolences on social media, describing Furrer as a warm-hearted young woman who always carried a smile. Our hearts are broken. We have no words. There is no understanding Only pain and sadness, Swiss Cycling wrote. Race organizers confirmed the cancellation of public events planned for Friday, as well as a UCI gala event scheduled for Saturday evening, out of respect for Furer's passing. The elite women's and men's races, which are set to take place over the weekend, will still use the same stretch of road where the fatal crash occurred. Furer's family has asked for the championships to continue, despite the tragedy, according to UCI sports director Peter van den Abel. As investigations into the crash are ongoing, officials have not yet released further details about the exact location or circumstances. Furrer had recently competed in the junior women's time trial earlier in the week, finishing in 44th place. Her death marks a devastating loss for the sport, and tributes continue to pour in from around the world as the cycling community mourns a rising star taken far too soon. Madonna's stepmother, Joan Claire Ciccone, has passed away at the age of 81 after a brief but intense battle with aggressive cancer. Joan, who was married to Madonna's father, Silvio Ciccone, for 58 years, died on Tuesday, September 24, 2024. According to an online obituary, Joan's death followed a short struggle with the illness, leaving her family and friends deeply saddened. She will be terribly missed by her family and friends whose lives she enriched with her enthusiasm, joy, and love, the obituary stated. While a representative for Madonna has not publicly commented on Joan's passing, her death marks a somber chapter in the family's history. Joan Ciccone entered Madonna's life when the pop star was only 8 years old, following the death of Madonna's biological mother, also named Madonna, in 1963. The singer was just 5 years old when she lost her mother, and Joan became a part of the Ciccone family when she married Silvio in 1966. Despite Joan's efforts to integrate into the family, Madonna has been candid over the years about the challenges she faced with her stepmother during her childhood. In a 2002 interview with Larry King, the pop icon reflected on the difficult relationship she had with Joan, admitting that she sometimes suffered due to the family's moments of chaos after her mother's death. Madonna explained that she didn't accept her stepmother growing up, and that this had likely been very difficult for Joan. Although Madonna has acknowledged in interviews that her relationship with Joan was strained, it is unclear whether they fully reconciled in later years. However, a touching moment between the two was captured during Madonna's 2012 MDNA tour, where fan footage showed them sharing a warm hug backstage. Joan and Silvio had 2 children of their own, Jennifer, 56, and Mario, 55, in addition to Madonna and her siblings. Tragically, a son named Joey was born in 1967, but died shortly after birth due to a heart defect. Joan was born in Taylor, Michigan, and worked as a dental assistant after graduating from Henry Ford Community College. She later ran a daycare for over 20 years. In 1995, Joan and Silvio relocated to Suttons Bay, Michigan, to operate the family's Ciccone Vineyard and Winery. Joan's passing comes just a year and a half after the death of Madonna's brother Anthony, who passed away in 2023 at the age of 66. Joseph James Wolfe, an American professional basketball player and coach, made a significant impact on the game throughout his 11-season career in the National Basketball Association (NBA). Born on December 17, 1964, in Kohler, Wisconsin, Wolfe grew up with a passion for basketball that eventually propelled him to the highest levels of the sport. He attended the University of North Carolina, where he played for the prestigious Tar Heels basketball team under legendary coach Dean Smith. In 1987, Wolfe's standout performance earned him a first-team All-SEC selection, cementing his reputation as one of the top players in college basketball at the time. His successful college career paved the way for his selection in the first round of the 1987 NBA draft by the Los Angeles Clippers. Wolf's NBA career spanned 11 seasons, during which he played for 7 different teams: the Los Angeles Clippers, Denver Nuggets, Boston Celtics, Portland Trail Blazers, Charlotte Hornets, Orlando Magic, and the Milwaukee Bucks. Known for his versatility, Wolf was a six of forward center with the ability to play both inside and outside, contributing significantly on both ends of the court. Although he wasn't a superstar, his work ethic, adaptability, and understanding of the game made him a valuable role player throughout his career. Wolf's commitment to the game and his teams garnered respect from teammates, coaches, and fans alike. After retiring from professional play, Wolf transitioned into coaching, sharing his wealth of knowledge and experience with younger generations. He held various coaching positions, including assistant coach roles in the NBA and head coach stints in the NBA Development League. His coaching career reflected the same passion and dedication that characterized his playing days. Wolf became known as a mentor who emphasized teamwork, hard work, and a deep understanding of basketball fundamentals. His contributions to the sport as both a player and coach left a lasting legacy, particularly among those who played under his guidance. On September 26, 2024, Joseph James Wolf passed away at the age of 59. His death marks the end of a life dedicated to basketball, from his days as a standout at North Carolina to his years in the NBA and his post-playing career in coaching. Wolf will be remembered not only for his skills on the court, but also for his impact off it, inspiring countless players and coaches throughout his career. His legacy lives on in the world of basketball, where his contributions to the game and his character will continue to be celebrated. Richard Mayhew, an Afro-Native American landscape painter, illustrator, and arts educator, left an indelible mark on the world of art with his vibrant, abstract landscapes that reflected his rich cultural heritage and deep connection to music, particularly jazz. Born on April 3, 1924, in Amityville, New York, Mayhew was raised in a family that celebrated both African American and Native American traditions, which significantly influenced his artistic style. His work was not only a reflection of his personal identity, but also an exploration of the spiritual and emotional connections between humans and nature. Mayhew's landscapes are characterized by their bright, expressive colors and abstract forms, which evoke a sense of emotional depth rather than depicting specific geographic locations. His unique use of color and form was inspired by the improvisational nature of jazz, and he often described his painting process as similar to musical composition: fluid, dynamic, and freeform. This approach set him apart from traditional landscape artists, and his work became known for capturing the essence of a place rather than its literal appearance. Throughout his career, Mayhew was also deeply committed to arts education. He taught at various institutions, including the Brooklyn Museum Art School and Pennsylvania State University, and his influence extended far beyond his own canvas. As an educator, he encouraged students to explore their own cultural identities and express themselves authentically through their art. His teachings emphasized the importance of connecting with the emotional and spiritual aspects of creativity, making him a beloved and respected figure in the art community. Mayhew's long and illustrious career spanned over 7 decades, during which he exhibited his work in numerous galleries and museums across the United States. He lived and worked in Soquel and Santa Cruz, California, where he continued to create and inspire until his passing. On September 26, 2024, Richard Mayhew died at the age of 100, leaving behind a legacy of artistic innovation and cultural significance. His work, deeply rooted in his Afro-Native heritage and influenced by the rhythms of jazz, continues to resonate with audiences, celebrating the beauty and complexity of nature and the human spirit. Viking Lord Vince Austin, born Gordon Glynn, was a beloved figure in the world of Canadian professional wrestling, known for his dedication to the sport and his larger-than-life persona. Austin passed away at the age of 52, leaving behind a legacy that spanned several decades. He began his wrestling career in the early 1990s in his home province of Newfoundland and Labrador. Over the years, he performed under various ring names, including Blue Antares Gordon Glynn Mr. Wrestling number 666 and Seaman White, before settling on Vince Austin, the moniker with which he became most widely recognized. Throughout his career, Austin became known not only for his in-ring abilities, but also for his deep knowledge of Canadian and maritime wrestling history. Promoter Spencer Tapley described him as a walking encyclopedia of wrestling, and his peers admired his sense of humor and the light he brought to the locker rooms. Austin's passion for the sport was evident in every role he took on, whether as a wrestler, manager, or mentor. He had a remarkable ability to connect with his fellow wrestlers and fans, bringing joy and entertainment to countless people through his performances. His Viking Lord persona, with its commanding presence and charisma, made him a memorable and respected figure in the wrestling community. Although Austin had not been active in the ring in recent months, his impact on the wrestling world remained significant. His influence extended beyond his own matches, as he mentored younger talent and shared his extensive knowledge of the industry. His commitment to staying true to his values and maintaining his authentic self, both in and out of the ring, earned him the respect of many in the wrestling business. Vince Austin's passing marks the end of an era for Canadian wrestling, particularly in the maritime provinces, where he made an indelible mark. His contributions to the sport, his humor, and his larger-than-life presence will be deeply missed by those who knew him and worked alongside him. Austin's legacy as the Viking Lord will continue to be celebrated by fans and colleagues alike. Clive Harold Everton MBE, a prominent Welsh sports commentator, journalist, author, and professional snooker and English billiards player, passed away on September 27, 2024, at the age of 87. Everton was a towering figure in the world of cue sports, known for his contributions as both a player and a commentator, and for his tireless work in promoting and chronicling snooker and English billiards. Born on September 7, 1937, in Wales, his passion for cue sports started early and would come to define much of his life. One of Everton's most enduring legacies was the founding of Snooker Scene magazine in 1971, a publication that became the definitive voice in the sport. As editor, he provided in-depth coverage, insightful commentary, and critique of the professional snooker world. He continued to oversee the magazine until September 2022, making him one of the longest-serving editors in sports journalism. His work was instrumental in raising the profile of snooker during its surge in popularity in the 1970s and 1980s. In addition to his work as a journalist, Clive Everton was an accomplished author, writing more than 20 books on cue sports since 1972. His books, which range from instructional guides to detailed histories, further cemented his role as one of the leading authorities on snooker and billiards. Everton's detailed knowledge of the game was also showcased in his decades-long career as a commentator, where his sharp analysis and distinctive voice became synonymous with televised snooker coverage. His commentary work for the BBC and other broadcasters made him a familiar and respected figure among snooker fans. As a player, Everton competed professionally in both snooker and English billiards, adding another layer of expertise to his commentary and writing. His multifaceted career earned him widespread respect within the snooker community and beyond, leading to his appointment as a member of the Order of the British Empire (MBE) for his services to sports journalism and snooker. Clive Everton's passing marks the end of an era for Q Sports. His contributions as a player, commentator, journalist, and editor have left an indelible mark on snooker, ensuring his legacy will endure for generations. RuPaul, born RuPaul Andre Charles, is an American drag queen, singer, actor, and television host who has become one of the most influential figures in the entertainment industry. Known for his groundbreaking work in popularizing drag culture through his hit show RuPaul's Drag Race, RuPaul has built an empire around drag performance and self-expression. However, like many public figures, he has faced health concerns and personal challenges over the years. Although RuPaul is famously private about his personal life, he has opened up in interviews about some health struggles, particularly related to mental health. He has spoken candidly about dealing with depression throughout his life. In various interviews, RuPaul has revealed that maintaining his well-being has been an ongoing process, emphasizing the importance of self-care and mindfulness. He credits practices like meditation, staying grounded, and having a support system for helping him manage his mental health. RuPaul has also been an advocate for mental health awareness, especially in the LGBTQ community, encouraging people to seek help when needed. In addition to health concerns, RuPaul has faced personal loss and challenges. In 2020, he mourned the loss of his mother, Ernestine Toni Charles, who had been a significant influence on his life and career. RuPaul has frequently credited his mother for supporting his creative expression and embracing his identity, and her passing marked a difficult chapter for him. Despite this loss, RuPaul continued to work tirelessly, using his platform to uplift others, particularly the contestants and fans of RuPaul's Drag Race. Furthermore, in 2023, RuPaul faced criticism and backlash from some within the drag community and beyond, stemming from various controversies. These included debates about the representation of trans performers on RuPaul's Drag Race and conversations about inclusivity in the drag world. While RuPaul has addressed some of these concerns, it has been a challenging time navigating the scrutiny that comes with being a cultural icon. Despite these hurdles, RuPaul continues to be a trailblazer in entertainment, using his influence to champion diversity and self-expression. His resilience in the face of personal and professional challenges highlights the strength that has made him a beloved figure worldwide.